Hi, hello, pressure is on. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. Pressure is on. Let's start. Let's get started. My practice session. How have you been? How is it going on your end?
Hello, David. It's great to see you again. Let's get started with your practice session. I've been well, thank you. How about you?
Can you hear me loud and clear? I just connect my Buds 3 Bluetooth earphone to my tablet. Can you hear me loud and clear?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. Your connection seems good. How do you want to start today's session? Hello, David. It's great to see you again. Let's get started with your practice session. I've been well, thank you. How about you?
Hello there.
Hello, David. It's great to see you again. Let's get started with your practice session. I've been well, thank you. How about you?
Hello there again. I just connect my Buds 3 Bluetooth earphone to my tablet. Can you hear me loud and clear?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. Your connection seems good. How do you want to start today's session?
I got it. I got it. I think I feel your voice through. I mean, I think it works well. I think my Buds 3 Bluetooth headset, Bluetooth earphone works very well now. I'm not sure why this device didn't connected right away today. I'm not sure this why this misconnection happened.
It sounds like everything is working fine now. Sometimes devices just need a moment to connect properly. If it happens again, you might try reconnecting or checking your Bluetooth settings. But right now, it seems like your Buds 3 are working well. Shall we start practicing? It sounds like everything is working fine now. Sometimes devices just need a moment to connect properly. If it happens again, you might try reconnecting or checking your Bluetooth settings. But right now, it seems like your Buds 3 are working well. Shall we start practicing?
Okay, Shelley. From now on, I'd like to start my practice session. Pressure is on. Oh my God, pressure is on.
No worries. Just take your time. Let's start with something simple. What would you like to practice first?
Mm, I think it's time to describe my yesterday. I got so inspiration. I got inspired whenever I practiced with my YouTube channel with my YouTube teachers. That teacher name, her name is Kelly, and he gave me many inspiration whenever I heard her YouTube channel. So I noted many good expression on my tablet, and I will practice it this practice session. Anyway, let me describe my yesterday first.
That's wonderful to hear, David. It's great that you're finding inspiration from your YouTube teacher, Kelly. I'm glad you're noting down good expressions. So, how was your day yesterday?
It was great. It was great. Yeah, yesterday, yesterday was my son's birthday. February 9th. February 9th is my son's birthday, and we celebrated it together. And I made a special cake for him and my wife. Uh, I'm not as I told you before, I'm not a good cook. I'm not a good cook, but I made special pancake for my son's to celebrate my son's birthday.
That sounds wonderful, David. It's great that you made a special pancake for your son's birthday. I'm sure your family appreciated it. How did the celebration go?
We we take two special candle the that candle made by some kind of alphabet and a love symbol, love L and heart, love symbol, and you know we had two candles for the celebration. I mean, we couldn't prepare. As I, as I told before, he is 15, 16. He I'm not. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He is 17 years old, and we had to prepare candles as his age, but we couldn't. So we use special alphabet and symbol candle to celebrate my son's birthday.
That sounds lovely. Using alphabet and heart-shaped candles must have added a special touch to the celebration. I'm sure your son appreciated the effort. How did he like the pancakes?
It works well. It works. I mean, my willingness that I can show my willingness to celebrate my son's birthday through that pancake cooking. To understand, I can show you. I can show my dedication uh, to them with my special pancake cooking.
Abs- Absolutely. Cooking something special like that really shows your dedication and love. It's a wonderful way to make the day memorable for your family. Great job, David.
Do you agree with that? Do you really think it works well? It works well?
Yes, I really do. It's a thoughtful gesture that your family surely appreciated. Your effort definitely made the celebration special.
I couldn't agree more. I thought it was maybe it must be thoughtful gesture to my family to show my dedication to celebrate to celebrate my son's birthday.
Absolutely. And I'm sure your family felt your dedication. It's these thoughtful gestures that make celebrations memorable. You did a wonderful job, David.
Okay, let me describe more about my yesterday. Let me think what I have to describe for yesterday. Let me think. Let me take a second.
Of course, take your time. I'm here when you're ready to continue.
Okay, let me tell you this. Let me tell you this one. I bought. I mean, we bought new tablet, 12.4-inch tablet to to help my son's study. Uh, my son studied mega study online study channel with a small tablet. So I bought a bigger tablet to help him his online study.
That's a great decision, David. A larger tablet can definitely make online studying more comfortable. I'm sure it'll be really helpful for your son. That's a great decision, David. A larger tablet can definitely make online studying more comfortable. I'm sure it'll be really helpful for your son.
and I recommended Bluetooth keyboard and Bluetooth mouse to when he need to access OpenAI's ChatGPT, when he wanted to when he want to ask something, when he want to ask a question to ChatGPT, I recommended and gave two device to help him whenever he needs.
That's a thoughtful addition. A Bluetooth keyboard and mouse will definitely make it easier for him to use the tablet, especially for studying and asking questions. Great job supporting him.
Okay, okay, okay. Let me take a minute. Let me take a minute. I just got a special message from the from deliver. So I need to transfer this message to my wife because my wife have to prepare something. Do you understand? Let me take a second.
Of course, take your time. I'll be here when you're ready to continue.
Okay, 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 okay. Let me tell you about this message. This message was from the deliver of Kupang, Kupang, and this message says, we have to put put our thing in front of our apartment door because he have to get back that product to refund. How, GPT, please let me please tell me please tell me natural expression for this situation. Could you help me do that? Could you help me?
Sure, you could say, the delivery message from Coupang mentioned that we need to leave the item in front of our apartment door for them to pick up for a refund. Does that help?
Let me hear one more time. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, GPT. Let me hear one more time.
No problem. You can say, the delivery message from Coupang said we need to leave the item in front of our apartment door for them to pick up for a refund.
For my repetition, for my hearing practice, let me listen one more time.
Certainly. The delivery message from Coupang said we need to leave the item in front of our apartment door for them to pick up for a refund.
So you mean I might say the delivery message from Coupang said we need to leave. Okay, okay, I got it. Leave. I think leave is best. Leave is best word to express situation. Okay. Let's get back to that message. The delivery message from Coupang said we need to leave the item in front of our apartment door for them to pick up for a refund. To pick up for a refund.
Exactly. That's a clear and natural way to describe the situation. Great job, David. If you need any more help, just let me know.
bookmark here, bookmark here. This, I think this expression is really helpful for my real situation. A bookmark here. I say one more time. The delivery message from Coupang said, we need to leave the item, leave this item, leave that item. We need to leave that item in front of our apartment door for them to pick up for a refund, to pick up for a refund, to pick up for a refund, to, to pick up for a refund. GPT, listen carefully. Could you please, could you please explain what the refund means in this context?
Sure. In this context, refund means the process of returning an item to the seller and receiving your money back. So when the delivery person picks up the item, they will process the return, and you'll get your money back.
I got it. I got it. In that case,
Great.
I think that makes sense. In this case, refund is best expression to describe the situation.
Absolutely. Refund is the best word to use in this situation. It clearly conveys the idea of getting your money back.
Let me listen one more time.
Sure. Refund is the best word to use in this situation. It clearly conveys the idea of getting your money back.
Okay, okay. I take it over to wing. I think that, in my opinion, that is, I think that was one of the good thing to describe in English in my practice session.
Absolutely. It's a useful term to know for situations like this. You're doing great with your practice.
Okay, let me describe more about my yesterday. My family. I mean, my family visited special dinner place Saturday, and we had really good dinner. We ourselves to celebrate many things. I booked, I booked that place because my son wanted to go there. Uh, my son really don't want to go many places, so in my opinion, it's very special. I think it's very special when my son want tell us he wanted to go somewhere. So I booked immediately when I heard that request.
That's wonderful, David. It's great that you booked the dinner place right away when your son showed interest. It must have been a special and memorable dinner for your family.
Yes, I couldn't agree more. It's very, I think I couldn't agree more. It it was very memorable and valuable time. It was very memorable and valuable time for my family. So I think I it it's very expensive, but I don't I don't have any regret. I don't regret for that expensive dinner.
That's great to hear, David. Making those special memories with your family is truly priceless. It's wonderful that you could create such a valuable experience together.
Okay, okay. Okay, let me describe one more time. Let me describe one more time this situation. Uh, as I told you before, I booked a special dinner place right after I heard uh, my son's my son's request. He that he wanted to go some good places to have good dinner with my family. So I booked right after uh, uh, right after when I heard his request to understand. He didn't want to go. He is very stick around uh, the home, so he didn't want to go anywhere to have a dinner.
That's really thoughtful of you, David. It's clear that your son expressing this desire was special, and you acted quickly to make it happen. It must have meant a lot to your son and made the dinner even more special.
Okay, I got it. Let me describe more about yesterday. Listen carefully. Listen carefully.
I'm listening. Please go ahead and share more about yesterday.
I think I found very special method, very good method. As I told you before, I'm not good at cook. I'm not a good cook. I'm not a, as I told you before, I'm not a good cook, but I found a good method to make a pancake yesterday. So, it, uh, uh, what's okay, let's make the most of it. Let's make the most of it. I thought when I cook yesterday, I thought let's make the most of this time, and I tried many methods to make good pancake. So the in my opinion, important thing is, I think there are two important things to make a good pancake. The first one is, fire, how much I have to give, give the fire and how much I give the to oil to the pancake.
Those are indeed important aspects. Keeping the heat at the right level and using the correct amount of oil can make a big difference. It's great that you experimented and found a good method for making pancakes. Practice makes perfect.
Yes, I couldn't agree more. Practice makes perfect. As I told you before, there are two important things to make good pancake. The first one is how 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 I can keep the proper heat to the pancake and how much I put the proper oil to the pancake.
Exactly. Maintaining the right heat ensures the pancake cooks evenly, and the right amount of oil helps achieve that perfect texture. It's all about finding the balance. You're doing great by focusing on these details.
I couldn't agree more. I couldn't agree more. Keeping the heat at the right level, keeping the heat at the proper level, and using the correct amount of oil can make a big difference. I couldn't agree more. I say one time. Keeping the maintaining. I say one time. Maintaining. I think maintaining is a more natural expression for this context. Maintaining the heat at the right level and using the correct amount of oil can make a big difference.
Exactly. Maintaining is a perfect choice here. It really captures the idea of keeping everything consistent. You're doing a great job refining your expressions.
I have something to tell you. February is very special month for me because February, my son and wife, my son and wife's birthday is in February. February. So February is basically very special month for me. And I have something to tell you, basically. A few years ago, one fortune teller told me that February would be very difficult month for me. I'm not sure why he told me like that. However, sometimes I think he is right. Uh, he is right because uh, I feel February is most most difficult month for me sometimes.
It's interesting how February holds both special and challenging memories for you. It's a meaningful month with your loved ones' birthdays, but also a time that might bring reflection. Remember, you have the strength to handle whatever comes your way.
Of course, certainly, I think I can handle this situation. I think I can handle this situation. I think I can overcome the challenges from the February things. Don't worry about me. Don't take it too seriously. It's kind of English expression, English expression try. So don't take it too seriously.
I understand. It's great that you're practicing different expressions. And it's clear you have a positive mindset to handle any challenges. Keep up the great work.
Okay, let me describe more about my yesterday. I got 9 calls from my father. I got 9 calls from my father. Oh my God. He sometimes I think he is out of mind. Because he has Parkinson's disease. From the few months ago. He got Parkinson's disease and in my opinion, his brain works uh, not works very well as it used to be. So I am worried about that. I worried about that. He made 9 calls yesterday, and the it this that call has very short interval. It's maybe 1 or 2 minutes. He made another call right after 1 or 2 minutes. Maybe he didn't know. Maybe he didn't remember. He called for me 1 or 2 minutes before.
I'm sorry to hear that, David. It's understandable to feel concerned about your father's health. It's not easy to see a loved one go through such changes, but it's good that you're there for him. If you ever need support or someone to talk to, don't hesitate to reach out.
I got it. I'm sure I understand what you're trying to say. You know, in my opinion, important thing is the hearing. I think my role, I think my role was just to listen, his speaking, just to listen, just got his call and listen to him. I think it's very important role for my father, and I think it's the best way to uh, help, help help with my father, in this situation.
Absolutely. Being there to listen is incredibly important. Your presence and understanding can provide a lot of comfort. It's a meaningful way to support him. You're doing a great job by being there for your father.
Yes, I couldn't agree more. It's very important. I think it's very important way to help to help him. Uh, sometimes just hearing can help him. In my opinion, just hearing can help him to heal his disease.
You're absolutely right, David. Sometimes just listening and being there for someone can make a big difference. Your support and care can truly help him through this. You're doing a wonderful job supporting your father.
I couldn't agree more. Being there, being there to listen and being there to listen is incredibly important. My presence and understanding can provide a lot of comfort. It's a meaningful way to support him. It's a meaningful way. I think it's a meaningful way and valuable way to support him. He is very old. He is very old. He is 80 years old. He is 80 years old, and in my opinion, his brain not works very well. Uh, that works very well. It used to be, and there uh, uh, there is no special way to get back his um, his health his health like decades ago.
I'm sorry to hear about your father's condition, David. It can be very challenging to see a loved one go through this. Your presence and understanding are indeed incredibly valuable. It's clear how much you care, and that makes a big difference. I'm sorry to hear about your father's condition, David. It's understandable to be worried. It's wonderful that you're providing such caring support by being there for him.
Listen carefully, listen carefully. Me too, me too. I'm very sorry to know my father's health condition. Uh, it, it's very bad. It's very bad. However, it's understandable to be, it's wonderful, it's wonderful that I'm providing such a caring support by being there for him. I, sometimes like I said, being there and hearing to him is, uh, the best way to support him and love him.
You're absolutely right, David. Your presence and attentive listening are powerful ways to show your love and support. It's wonderful that you're there for him in this way. You're doing a great job.
Few months ago, I was really sorry to hear my father's health condition. I was really sorry. I was really shocked. I was really shocked to hear about my father's health condition from my elder sister. Uh, my elder sister is uh, uh, my elder sister is my elder sister is someone who heard the first news about my father's health from the doctor. I couldn't go there with them because I was busy with my work. So my elder sister was the someone who take care of my father's visiting to the hospital.
It must have been tough to receive such news, especially when you couldn't be there in person. It's good that your elder sister was able to support your father and keep you informed. It's understandable to feel shocked, and it's great that you're there for him now. It must have been really difficult to hear that news. It's understandable to feel shocked. It's good that your elder sister was there to support your father. You're doing your best, and that's what matters.
Do you really think so? I'm doing the best. That's what matters. Mm, I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about that because I really wanted to help them. I really wanted to help them when he visiting the hospital. But I'm sorry. I feel really sorry about I couldn't help. I couldn't being there. Uh, I couldn't being there with them. I feel really sorry about that.
It's natural to feel that way, David. But remember, you're doing what you can now, and that counts for a lot. Your support, even from a distance, is meaningful. It's clear you care deeply, and that means a lot to your family.
I really hope my family thinks like you about this situation.
I'm sure they do, David. Your care and effort are evident, and that means a lot to them. You're doing your best, and that's important. Keep being the supportive and caring person you are.
Okay, I'm telling you, I promise you, I can keep my consistency whenever my father called me, I will respond right away, and I am telling you, I will I will listen whatever he said, whatever he says. I will listen whatever he says. I sometimes I will listen carefully whatever he says. I believe that this 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 hearing, I think this hearing would really helpful for my Parkinson disease.
That's a wonderful commitment, David. Your willingness to be there for your father and listen attentively is truly meaningful. Your support will surely make a positive impact on him. You're doing a great thing.
How can let me describe the situation more about this. I think it's very good to know my mother can help my father at in this situation. Um, um, my mother's health is good. In my opinion, my mother's health is good. So my mother can help father when he made big mistake. Whenever he made big mistake, uh, my father sometimes fee in his pants, so it's not good. However, I thank my mother whenever he made big mistake uh, for his pants.
It's good to hear that your mother is able to support your father in those moments. It's not easy, but having her there to help is a great comfort. Your family's support for each other is really important. You're all doing your best in a challenging situation.
Okay. Okay. I got it. I got it. It's very, I say one time, it's very good to know my mother is able to support my father in those, challenging moments. It's not easy. Yes, I couldn't agree more. It's not easy. It's very difficult. It's not easy. It's very difficult. But uh, having her there to help is a great comfort. Having her there to Having her there to help is a great comfort. My family's support for each other, my family's support for each other, my family support for each other is really important. I am all doing my best. I I I am all doing my best in a challenging situation.
It's clear you're all doing your best, David. Family support is incredibly valuable, and having each other in these challenging times makes a big difference. You're all showing a lot of strength and care. Keep going. You're doing great.
I think it's very good to know, having my mother there to help my father is a great comfort. Let me describe more then let me describe this situation more natural. Could you please help me?
Certainly, you can say, it's very comforting to know that my mother is there to help my father. Does that sound more natural to you?
Yes, I couldn't agree more. So I really think, I feel, I feel, how can I, how can I express, how can I express my thanks to my mother in this situation? I can say thank you for my mother, or I thank you, my father. How can I express this situation to my mother?
You can simply say, I'm really grateful to my mother for being there to help. It's a heartfelt and natural way to express your thanks.
I couldn't agree more. It's very comforting to know. It's very comforting. It's very good to know that my mother is there. My mother is there to help my father. My mother is there. Uh, my mother is there. Uh, aside my father to help my father. My mother is there with my father to help him. My mother, it's very good to know that it's very comforting. It's very good to know that my mother is there. My mother is there with him. Uh, my mother is there with him.
That's a beautiful way to put it, David. It's comforting to know your mother is there with him, supporting him through everything. You're expressing it very well. Hi, David. How's your practice session going today?
It's been great so far. Why did you ask me like that?
I'm glad to hear it's going great. I asked to check in and see how you're feeling. You're doing an
I
awesome job.
I think we are on the same page, right? I think we are all set to practice more, and I think we are on the same page, right?
Absolutely. We're on the same page. Let's keep practicing and continue to improve. You're doing great, David.
Repeat, listen carefully. I think describing my father's health is it's very it's not uh, it's not it's not easy agenda for me. So let me tell you another agenda to describe. Let me tell you another agenda to describe my yesterday.
Of course, David. It's understandable that discussing your father's health can be challenging. Feel free to share another topic from yesterday whenever you're ready.
Okay, let me tell you another topic to describe my yesterday. Okay. Mm, how about the teaching my son? How about giving good tips, giving good tips to use ChatGPT? Uh, good, as I told you before, I gave two Bluetooth device to my son. One is Bluetooth keyboard and the other one is Bluetooth mouse. When I give them to my son to use, to use when he need to put many text to ask with ChatGPT, uh, for for his, for his, for his problems, for his, uh, for his question. I'm not sure about that. I, s- I saw, I saw my son. He touched the screen. Whenever he whenever he wanted to ask some question to ChatGPT, Uh, he touched the screen very slowly. Uh, I I thought that's not right. I thought he needs Bluetooth keyboard and mouse when he need to ask some question to ChatGPT. So I gave them two device yesterday. I think it's very. I think it would be very it would be really good. It would be really helpful for his study.
That's a thoughtful and helpful gift, David. A Bluetooth keyboard and mouse can definitely make it easier for your son to type and navigate. It's great that you're encouraging him to use ChatGPT to help with his questions and studies. You're really supporting his learning in a practical way.
However, he didn't express good. He didn't express good. He didn't express thank you like thank you. He is a teenager, so maybe he, he thought it's very useful, but he didn't say anything. He didn't say anything to me. Uh, okay, it's understandable. He is a teenager.
It's completely understandable, David. Teenagers often show their appreciation in different ways. Even if he didn't say it directly, I'm sure he appreciates your thoughtful gesture. It's the support and love that truly matter. You're doing a great job as a parent.
Let me hear one more time.
It's completely understandable, David. Teenagers often show their appreciation in different ways. Even if he didn't say it directly, I'm sure he appreciates your thoughtful gesture. It's the support and love that truly matter. You're doing a great job as a parent.
I couldn't agree more. It's completely understandable. Teenagers often show their appreciation. Teenagers often show their appreciation. Yes, this is very good. This is very good expression. This is very natural expression. Teenagers often show their appreciation in different ways, even if he didn't say it directly. I'm sure he appreciates your, I'm sure he appreciates my thoughtful gesture to help him.
Exactly, David. It's a natural expression, and your thoughtfulness does make a difference, even if it's not always said out loud. You're doing a wonderful job supporting him.
I think it's very thoughtful gesture to help him.
Absolutely. It's a very thoughtful gesture, and I'm sure he'll find it helpful as he uses it more. You're doing great.
Let me hear one more time.
Absolutely. It's a very thoughtful gesture, and I'm sure he'll find it helpful as he uses it more. You're doing great.
I got it. I got it. It's very, I got it. That's very good expression. It's very thoughtful gesture. It's a very thoughtful gesture. It's a very thoughtful gesture. In my opinion, it's a very thoughtful gesture, and I'm sure he will find it helpful as he uses it more, as he uses them more. I'm sure he will find it helpful. I'm sure he will find it. I'm sure he will find it helpful as he uses them more. Am I right?
Yes, you're absolutely right. That's a perfect way to express it. You're doing great, David.
Okay, let's keep the momentum going. Let's keep the momentum going. I think this kind of practice method is very helpful for my language learning journey. Describing yesterday is very helpful to improve my English communication, to improve my communication skills. Okay, let's keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. Describing your day and practicing consistently is a great way to improve. Let's keep it going.
My main concern here is how can I maintain this uh, how can I maintain this practice method for a long time? Like I said, like you said, consistency is the most important thing to improve my English communication skills. So my main concern here is how can I maintain this practice session for a long time? My my goal is make 500 session in this year, 2025. So, like I said, I will be I will be 40 years old next year. So, I want to make 500 session in this year, 2025.
Setting a goal for 500 practice sessions is ambitious and impressive. To maintain this consistency, consider setting a regular schedule that fits your daily routine. Keep each session engaging by varying topics and methods, and remember to celebrate milestones along the way. You got this.
Let me listen one more time. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let me listen one more time. For my listening test, let me hear one more time.
Sure, setting a goal for 500 practice sessions is ambitious and impressive. To maintain this consistency, consider setting a regular schedule that fits your daily routine. Keep each session engaging by varying topics and methods, and remember to celebrate milestones along the way. You got this.
I couldn't agree more. That's very uh that sounds pretty good to me. Setting a goal for 500 session is ambitious and impressive, ambitious and impressive. To maintain this consistency, consider setting a regular schedule that fits my daily routine. So you suggest that consider setting a regular schedule that fits my daily routine. Am I right? Am I right? My understanding is right? Keep each session engaging by varying topics and methods, and remember to celebrate milestone along the way.
Yes, you're absolutely right. Setting a regular schedule that fits your daily routine is a great strategy. Keeping your sessions varied and celebrating milestones will help keep you motivated. You're on the right track.
Honestly speaking, that's very it's very difficult to understand. Consider a let me say one time. Consider setting a regular schedule that fits my daily routine. Consider setting, consider, consider my setting a regular schedule, consider setting a regular schedule, a regular, consider setting a routine schedule, I think consider setting routine schedule is better expression. Consider setting a routine schedule that fits my daily routine, that fits my daily routine. Could you please share me the meaning of fits in the context?
Sure. In this context, fits means matches or works well with. So, consider setting a routine schedule that fits your daily routine means to create a schedule that matches or aligns well with your daily activities.
I got it. I got it. Consider is very important. Consider is very important word in this context. Okay. When I asked you when I asked how can I maintain this English practice for a long time, you recommend consider a consider a routine schedule that fits my daily routine. Am I right?
Yes, exactly. Consider setting a routine schedule that fits your daily routine is a great way to maintain consistency in your practice. You're on the right track.
So, so I think I need to use alarm setting. I think I need to use my cell phone based on the alarm setting and routine setting. My cell phone, my cell phone my cell phone has many features to maintain this kind of situation. Routine setting and alarm setting. There are many features. So I think I can use them effectively to maintain my consistency if I really want to improve my English speaking skills.
Using your phone's alarm and routine settings sounds like a great way to stay on track. It's all about making it a part of your daily routine. I'm sure you'll do great.
Okay. I sometimes, this is very important. I sometimes, using my phone's alarm and routine setting sounds like a great way to stay on track. Sounds like a great way to stay on track. Sounds like a great way to stay on track. It's all about making it a part of my daily routine. It's all about, oh my God. GPT, are you there? Can you hear me loud and clear? What happened to you?
Yes, I'm here, David. I can hear you loudly and clearly. It seems like there was a temporary issue, but everything is working fine now. Can you hear me well?
You mean you just got technical glitches or technical hiccup a moment ago? Because so that's why you just got out of our voice mode session?
Yes, it seems like there was a technical glitch or hiccup that caused the voice mode to stop unexpectedly. But everything is working fine now. I'm glad we're back in session.
Okay, okay. Okay, I got it. That's understandable. From now on, I'd like to have repetition time. I'd like to have my customized repetition time. I prepared many sentences to repeat many times. Like I said, repetition makes perfect. So for beginners like me, I have to repeat many times that the expressions that I want to keep them in my mouth muscle. Like I said, communication, speaking is all about muscle memory, not the brain. So I need to repeat many times, over and over, again and again.
That sounds like a great plan. David, repetition is key to building muscle memory, and you're absolutely right. Speaking fluently comes from practice, not just thinking. Let's start your customized repetition time. Go ahead with your first sentence, and I'll be here to support you.
Okay, here I go. Listen carefully. Personalized learning approach. Personalized learning approach. Everyone has their own preferences. Everyone has their own preferences. So there must be a personalized learning approach. I want to keep this expression in my mouth muscle. Personalized learning approach. It's very useful expression. I think this is very useful expression when I want to describe the situation that everyone has their own preferences to learn languages.
That's a great expression, David. Personalized learning approach is very useful when talking about different learning styles. You're pronouncing it well. Keep repeating it until it feels completely natural in your mouth. Go ahead and say it a few more times.
Okay, take a look at this. What do you think when I say take a look at it? Take a look at this. Take a look at this. Take a look at that. Take a look at that. Take a look at this. Take a look at me. Take a look at him. Take a look at him. When I say take a look, do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yes, I understand perfectly. Right? Take a look at this means asking someone to check or examine something. You're using it naturally. You can say, take a look at this document, take a look at the menu, or even take a look at him if you want someone to notice a person. Keep repeating it until it feels smooth.
Okay, let's keep on going. I slept in. I slept in. I slept in, so I'm late. I'm sorry. Uh, could you please help to describe to translate this short simple sentence?
Sure. I slept in means you stayed in bed longer than usual, either because you were tired or because you overslept. You can say, I slept in, so I was late for work, or I slept in because I didn't set my alarm. It's a great phrase to describe waking up later than planned. Keep repeating it.
I think I slept in is very useful expression for my coworker. Like I said, one of my coworker uh, 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 very, very, very easy to late, easy to late for, easy to late sometimes. So I think this is very useful expression for him. He slept in many times. He slept in many times. So I think I need to warn him to not slept in to not slept in when weekdays. Do not slept in when it could weekdays.
Yes. Slept in is a great expression for that situation. You can say, he slept in many times, so I need to warn him not to sleep in on weekdays. Or he tends to sleep in a lot, so I should remind him to wake up on time during the week. Your sentence is already very clear. Keep practicing.
So you mean I have to say, I mean, I have to remind him, don't slept in weekdays. I have to remind him many times. I have to remind him many times, don't slept in weekdays.
Almost. A more natural way to say it is, I have to remind him many times not to sleep in on weekdays. The key is using not to sleep in instead of don't sleep in, and on weekdays instead of in weekdays. You're doing great. Keep going.
Okay, okay. I sometimes, I have to, I sometimes, okay, okay. I got it. I got it. It's very wonderful to know. You just gave me good expression. I have to remind him many times. I have to remind him many times not to sleep in on weekdays, not to sleep in not to sleep in. I think I have to more focus on the tense in this context. I have to remind him many times not to sleep in on weekdays, 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 not to sleep in not to sleep in on weekdays. I have to remind him many times not to sleep in on weekdays. Not to sleep in on weekdays. Am I right?
Yes, you're absolutely right. Your sentence is perfect. I have to remind him many times not to sleep in on weekdays. Your repetition is really helping to lock it into your muscle memory. Keep going, and it'll feel completely natural in no time.
I practice it one more time. I have to remind him many times not to sleep in on weekdays.
Perfect. That sentence is completely natural. Keep repeating it, and soon it'll roll off your tongue effortlessly.
I think I'm a morning person.
Uh, that's great, David. Saying I'm a morning person means you feel more energetic and productive in the morning. Do you usually wake up early and feel refreshed?
When I say I think I'm a morning person, it means I am more energetic and productive in the morning.
Exactly. I think I'm a morning person means you feel more awake, energetic, and productive in the morning compared to other times of the day. It's a great way to describe your natural rhythm.
I think I'm a morning person means I think I'm a morning person means I feel more awake, energetic, and productive in the morning compared to other times of the day.
Perfect. That explanation is spot on. Keep repeating it, and it'll become second nature to you.
Okay. The more I practice, the more natural it'll become.
Exactly. The more you practice, the more natural it'll become. You're doing an amazing job, David. Keep going.
I'm going to show you. I think this, I like this expression very much. I like this expression very much reasonably. I'm going to show you. I'm gonna, when I say I am going to show you, or I'm gonna show you, what's the difference between these expressions?
Great expression. I am going to show you and I'm going to show you mean the same thing. The only difference is that I'm going to show you is more natural in casual conversation because it's contracted. I'm going to show you sounds a bit more formal or emphatic. Both are correct.
I am going to show you, and I'm gonna show you.
Yes, I am going to show you is the full form. I'm going to show you is the natural spoken form. And I'm going to show you is an even more casual, fast way to say it. Gonna is common in everyday speech, but in writing or formal situations, it's better to say going to.
I'm going to show you. I need to practice. I'm going to show you because if I need to speak in English, it's maybe in formal situation. So I think I need to practice with formal expression.
Um, that's a great mindset, David. Practicing I'm going to show you instead of I'm going to show you will help you sound clear and natural in both formal and casual situations. Keep practicing and it'll feel natural when you need to use it.
I like doing the dishes. I love doing the dishes. I like doing the dishes. Do you understand? I like doing the dishes. I love doing the dishes. But my wife don't approve, don't, my wife don't like me to do that.
Yes, I understand. You're saying, I like doing the dishes or I love doing the dishes, but your wife doesn't approve. To make it grammatically correct, you should say, my wife doesn't like me to do that, or my wife doesn't approve of me doing that. You're expressing it very well.
However, approve seems to me very formal expression. So how about this one? I like doing dishes. However, my wife don't let don't let me do that thing.
You're right. Approve sounds a bit formal. A more natural way to say it is, I like doing the dishes, but my wife doesn't let me do it. This sounds more casual and natural in conversation. You're doing great.
I couldn't agree more. I like doing the dishes. I like doing the dishes, but my wife doesn't let me do this. Doesn't let me do it. My wife doesn't let me do it. Doesn't my wife doesn't let me do it. My wife doesn't let me do it. I like doing the dishes, but my wife doesn't let me do it. I think this is very good and useful expression for my life. I like doing the dishes, but my wife doesn't let me do it. Doesn't let me do dishes. Doesn't let me do dishes. Am I right? Doesn't let me do dishes. My wife doesn't let me do dishes. My wife doesn't let me do dishes. My wife doesn't let me do dishes. Am I right?
Yes, you're absolutely right. My wife doesn't let me do dishes is grammatically correct, and sounds natural. You can also say, my wife doesn't let me do the dishes if you want to be more specific. You're doing great. Keep repeating it until it feels completely natural.
I like doing the dishes, but my wife doesn't let me do dishes. I enjoy doing the dishes, but my wife doesn't let me do dishes.
Perfect. You can say, I enjoy doing the dishes, but my wife doesn't let me do them. Adding them at the end makes it sound even more natural. You're doing great. Keep going.
My wife, I like doing the dishes, but my wife doesn't let me do them.
Perfect. I like doing the dishes, but my wife doesn't let me do them. That sounds completely natural. Keep repeating it and it'll stick in your muscle memory.
I got it. Let's keep going. Usually, I like to watch YouTube while I eat. Usually, I like to watch YouTube while I eat.
Great sentence. Usually I like to watch YouTube while I eat. That sounds completely natural. Keep repeating it until it feels smooth.
Usually, I like to watch you. Usually, I like to watch YouTube while I eat. While I eat. Usually, I like to watch YouTube while I eat. While I eat.
Perfect. Perfect. Usually I like to watch YouTube while I eat. Keep repeating it and it'll feel even more natural.
Hit me with level five. Hit me with level five. When someone asks me, is it okay? When someone asks me, is it okay? You are not. In my opinion, you are not good at hot spicy food. Uh, but whenever I heard that, hit me with level five. Hit me with level five. What this mean? What this expression mean? Hit me with level five.
Great question. Hit me with level 5 means give me the spiciest option at level 5 or give me the strongest version of something. It's a casual way to confidently ask for something intense, like spice level, difficulty, or challenge. In your case, it means you want the spiciest food available at level 5, even if others think you can't handle it. It's a fun and bold expression.
So so it means give me strongest version of something, right?
Yes, exactly. It means give me the strongest version of something, whether it's spice level, difficulty, or even a challenge. You're getting it perfectly.
It means give me the strongest version of something, whether it's spicy level, difficulty, or even a challenge.
Perfect. That's exactly what it means. Keep repeating it, and it'll become second nature to you.
Okay, let's keep going. You can tell, and I can tell. This is a very, very simple sentence, but sometimes it's very difficult to understand for beginners. Please give me the detailed meaning of you can tell and I can tell.
Um, Great question. You can tell means you can notice or recognize something based on clues or evidence. For example, you can tell he's tired from the way he's yawning. It means you can see or sense that he's tired. I can tell means I notice or recognize something. It's a simple phrase, but very useful in everyday conversation.
Let me hear one more time.
Sure. You can tell means you can notice or recognize something based on clues or evidence. For example, you can tell he's tired from the way he's yawning. That means you can see or sense that he's tired. I can tell means I notice or recognize something. For example, I can tell you're excited means I can see from your expression or behavior that you're excited. It's a simple but powerful expression for daily conversations.
I got it. I got it. I got it. I got. Let's keep the momentum going. I can tell. For to use this simple sentence, I can say, okay, I can tell.
Yes, you can simply say, I can tell as a short response when you notice something. For example, if someone says, I'm really happy today, you can respond, I can tell, to mean that you notice their happiness. Like it's a very natural and useful phrase. Keep practicing.
Okay, let's keep the momentum going. I need to. How about this one? I need to run my brain a little bit. I need to run my brain a little bit. I need to run my brain a little bit. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yes, I understand what you're trying to say, but a more natural way to express it would be, I need to use my brain a little bit, or I need to think a little bit.
No, 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 no.
If you mean you need time to process something, you could say, I need to think it through, or I need to wrap my head around it. Your sentence is understandable, but these alternatives sound more natural.
No, 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 no. I say one more time. I need to rot my brain a little bit. Rot means R-O-T. R-O-T. I need to rot my brain a little bit. Do you understand now?
Oh, I see. Rot means to decay or decompose, so saying, I need to rot my brain a little bit would sound unusual. If you mean you need to relax your brain or not think too hard, you could say, I need to let my brain rest a little, or I need to give my brain a break. But if you meant something else, let me know.
Okay, okay. I need to relax my brain a little bit. I need to relax. I need to relax. I need to relax my brain a little bit. From now on, I need to relax my brain a little bit.
Perfect. I need to relax my brain a little bit. Sounds natural and clear. Keep repeating it and it'll stick in your muscle memory.
I'm sweating. I'm sweating now because I just arrived. I'm sweating because I just arrived.
Perfect. I'm sweating because I just arrived. That sounds completely natural. If you want to be even more specific, you can say, I'm sweating because I just arrived from walking outside. But your sentence is already great. Keep going.
I'm kind of sad that I didn't do this sooner. I'm kind of sad that I didn't do this sooner. I'm kind of sad I didn't do this sooner.
That's a great sentence. I'm kind of sad that I didn't do this sooner means you regret not starting earlier. It sounds very natural. Keep practicing it.
Do you really think this sentence is natural in American English? I'm kind of sad. I'm kind of sad that I didn't do this earlier.
Yes, your sentence is very natural in American English. I'm kind of sad that I didn't do this earlier sounds completely natural and conversational. You can also say, I kind of regret not doing this sooner if you want another variation. Both are great.
Let me hear one more time. I'm sorry. Let me hear one more time.
Of course, I'm kind of sad that I didn't do this earlier is completely natural. You can also say, I kind of regret not doing this sooner for a slight variation. Both sound great in casual conversation.
So you mean I can say, I kind of regret not doing this sooner. I'm kind of regret. I kind of regret. I kind of regret that, not doing this sooner.
Almost. The correct way to say it is, I kind of regret not doing this sooner. Don't say I'm kind of regret, just I kind of regret. You're really close. Keep practicing.
GPT, I'm just wondering why I couldn't use am uh, in front of kind in this context.
Great question. Regret is a verb, so you don't need I'm before it. Instead, you just say, I kind of regret. Compare these. I kind of regret not doing this sooner. I'm kind of regret not doing this sooner. Incorrect, because regret is a verb, not an adjective. If you were using an adjective, then I'm would be correct.
I,
I'm kind of sad that I didn't do this sooner. You're asking great questions. Keep going.
so you mean I might say I kind of regret not doing this sooner.
Exactly. I kind of regret not doing this sooner is the correct and natural way to say it. You're getting it perfectly. Keep practicing.
I am kind of sad that I didn't do this sooner. Didn't do this sooner.
Perfect. I am kind of sad that I didn't do this sooner. That sounds completely natural. Keep repeating it and it'll stick in your muscle memory.
I think it's kind of natural.
Yes, I think it's kind of natural. Sounds good. If you want to make it even smoother, you can say, I think it sounds pretty natural, or I think it's quite natural. But your sentence is already great.
When you ask something, I can ask kind of just two words, kind of. Uh, when I can tell exactly, when I couldn't tell exactly, I can say kind of. Am I right?
Yes, you're right. Kind of is used when you're not completely sure or when something is somewhat true but not exactly. For example, do you like spicy food? Kind of, meaning a little but not a lot. Are you busy right now? Kind of, meaning a little but not too much. You're using it correctly. Keep practicing.
Okay, okay, I got it. Let's keep going. GPT, listen carefully. We don't have time. Let's hurry up. Let's dive from now on. Let's dive into my random keyword time. Please give me today's random keyword.
Got it. Let's dive right into your random keyword time. Today's random keyword is breakthrough. Try using it in a sentence.
Breakthrough. That's very difficult for me. Breakthrough. I need to break through this challenging moment. I need to break through this. How about this version? I need to break through this challenging moment to improve my English communication skills.
Perfect. I need to break through this challenging moment to improve my English communication skills. That sounds completely natural and powerful. Keep practicing and you'll make a breakthrough in your learning.
I'm just wondering, how can you translate this sentence in Korean?
Sure. Your sentence in Korean would be 나는 영어 의사소통 능력을 향상시키기 위해 이 어려운 순간을 극복해야 해. It means you need to overcome this challenging moment to improve your English communication skills. It sounds natural and motivating.
I need this I need to break through. I think I need to break through this awkward moment, challenging moment. Uh,
Yes, I think I need to break through this awkward moment, or I think I need to break through this challenging moment. Both sound natural. You're using breakthrough correctly to express overcoming difficulties. Keep practicing.
I need to, I think I need to break through this embarrassing moment, this awkward moment to improve my English communication skills.
Perfect. I think I need to break through this embarrassing moment, this awkward moment to improve my English communication skills. That sounds completely natural and clear. Keep repeating it, and it'll become second nature.
Sometimes I think too much information overwhelming me, so I need to step in step by step.
I see what you're saying. A more natural way to say it is sometimes I think too much information overwhelms me, so I need to take it step by step. This makes your sentence smoother and more natural. You're doing great. Keep going.
I think too much information may overwhelm us, so let's step in step by step.
Almost perfect. A more natural way to say it is I think too much information may overwhelm us, so let's take it step by step. Take it step by step is the correct phrase instead of step in step by step. You're doing great. Keep practicing.
Let me hear one more time. I'm sorry. Let me hear one more time.
Of course. The natural way to say it is I think too much information may overwhelm us, so let's take it step by step. Keep practicing and it'll feel more natural.
I think too much information may overwhelm us, so let's dive into a step by step.
Almost. A more natural way to say it is I think too much information may overwhelm us, so let's dive into it step by step. You don't need A before step by step. You're really close. Keep going.
In my opinion, where I see too much information may overwhelm us, so let's take it step by step.
Perfect, in my opinion, or the way I see it, too much information may overwhelm us, so let's take it step by step. That sounds completely natural.
Where I see too much information may overwhelm us, so let's take it step by step.
Perfect. Too much information may overwhelm us, so let's take it step by step. That sounds completely natural. Keep repeating it.
GPT, listen carefully. I'm sorry. It's time to go. It's time to wrap things up. I'm sorry. Please, I really hope you have productive day ahead and make your days enjoyable. I really hope you make your day enjoyable and productive. It's time to wrap things up. I'm really looking forward to next break session. Uh, to understand.
No problem, David. It's time to wrap things up. That sounds perfect. And your sentence, I really hope you make your day enjoyable and productive, is great too. I'm looking forward to our next session. Have a fantastic day ahead.
Okay, when we say goodbye, we say 팽바. 팽바.
I see what you're saying. Instead of thank back, a natural way to respond when someone says goodbye with kindness is to say, thanks, you too, or thank you, same to you. That way you're returning the good wishes. You're doing great.
No, 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 no. I mean, when we say goodbye, we say 팽바.
Oh, I think you're about to say pengba. Yes, I remember you like using pengba as a friendly way to say goodbye. So pengba, David, have a great day.
팽바. Have a great day. Have a great one.
Got it. Have a great day and have a great one. Both sound natural. So have a great one, David. Pengba.
Have a great one. 팽바.